Hello everyone. I wanted to just show you how to open the Capstone Toolkit and find your weekly progress report sheet and your hours log sheet in the toolkit. If you open the link here in the assignment for the first time, it'll take you to an empty file that doesn't have any project information. This is just my master file, and you'll see there are a lot of tabs here along the bottom. This is opening up to the A3 template, which is a nice one-page overview of a project, but we want to get to the progress report and the hours logs. So if you click in Excel, if you click the little arrows along the bottom where the tabs for the sheets are, go over to the right and you'll find a green section. I've kind of color coded the tabs according to sections that seem to be related to each other, and you'll find here's this green section, and we're going to look at the progress reports. And you'll see that I have progress reports for fall semester and for spring semester here in this sheet. And if this is your first time, this is probably around week 4 of your fall semester. You can expand any one of these sections by clicking the plus button next to it, and you'll see there's a file here, and this is just a really basic progress report to give an update on how things are going with your project. And you'll see I have fields for the date and what the reporting period is, and this could just be, fall week 4 or the dates of the start and end of the week, and then just answer these questions. What work have you done so far? And this doesn't have to be like anything huge, but these are going to be useful for you as you look back on your project while you're writing your methods. What did you do and what happened in the project? So adding enough information that it's meaningful for you later on is going to be beneficial. If one of these sections needs a little more space, you can just make the row bigger, and it looks like I may not have set these to wrap text, I noticed. So if you look up here at the top, you'll find there's an option to wrap the text, and that will just make it fill in this line right here. So just click wrap text if I forgot to do that. In fact, you can probably just click the whole column and click on wrap text. So go ahead and fill that out for the week. And again, you'll see, some basic questions. What did you do during this period? What do you have coming up? What's going well and why, and what's not going well and why? Any suggestions or issues, and any project changes that have happened. On the hours log, you'll see that I've filled in some basics of a weekly meeting with your project preceptor. I've put in a little time for planning. You ought to prepare for your meetings ahead of time, and I did include meeting agendas, but I won't get into those right here. But double check that the time you spent is about equivalent to what I have here. If you spent more time 1 week organizing, then update that. If you spent less time, then make it less. If there's other time that you spent working on other aspects, then just insert a new row, or you can add it to the bottom. and put the week that you spent working on something, and put what your time is right there. So once you've updated your progress report and your hours log, then you're going to save your file, and then you're going to submit it in Canvas. Just submit the whole Capstone Toolkit and fill this out each week and turn it in, and that way you're going to have a little snapshot each week of your file and how things progressed, but by the end you're going to have all of these progress reports that you can go back and look at to make sure that review your progress and see what happened on your project over time. So I think there's some value in keeping these all together in one place, and that way everybody can see what's been going on. On your hours log, when you do fill in, there's a sheet here for hours total, and you can see the total hours that have been recorded in fall and spring, and this will update as you go on. If you click, this is a pivot table, the pivot table analyze and button, and hit refresh, then it will update these totals based on the hours that you've entered into your log. So you'll be able to see this quickly of how many hours you've recorded. For these capstone projects, we're supposed to have at least 120 hours logged, and we've kind of projected that about 30 of those will be done in the fall and about 90 in the spring, but those aren't exact. Those are just kind of a loose estimate of about where you should be during each semester. So once you've updated this, turn it in and then submit it in Canvas. I hope this is helpful, and I hope things are going well, and I will talk to you later.